But I want you to know from jump, that these tears are not about an award or a nomination. Ultimately, I need you to understand this. That I am so tired. Because those of you that know me know that I'm not just working in front of the screen or behind the lens or whatever. I'm working around the clock to get our society to value trans lives and Black trans lives. And listen, I feel what I feel because I feel like there is nothing we can do. There's nothing. Like, I just want to explain, like, when we talk about work, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, when we were shooting episode 4 of Pose, like, I'm just saying, I was like foolishly thinking and praying that, like, that representation, you know, would really change our culture. And the reality is I was getting DM'd like crazy. Like, excuse me, I was getting DM'd nonstop. Just from people all around the world who were moved by Candy's performance, by the entire cast, by the whole season, you know, of Pose. And the fact that the trans women in the films of Pose continue to not be recognized, like, for me, it's so much more than that. It's so much more than that. It's so much deeper than that for me. Like, it's not just about a nomination or award. It has a lot more implications than that for me. Yeah, no, and like I said, it's just, you think I'm just crying about this award? Like, what? Was it just this week alone? We found out 2 more Black trans women were killed. You know what I'm saying? What y'all want me to say? That the Television Academy is transphobic? Not quite. And the reason why I say not quite is, well, it's so complicated. But the reason why I say not quite is because we talking about our peers are the ones who are voting. So, you know, my peers thought that none of the trans actors were worth nominating. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that all of our peers didn't think that because so many people messaged me about how they voted for Pose across the board. So, and major, like, folks that, you know, I look up to reached out to me and just, you know, was like, listen, you know, whatever. So, not saying that nobody voted for us, because there were people I know that did. But, you know, here's, you know, listen, y'all know me to call a thing and call everything what it is. So all I'll say is this, is that sometimes there are people who are working for an organization and they're working so hard to see things change. They're working really hard to make the changes. They're doing all the things that they can do on the peripherals to make things look like the vision we want it to look like. But they aren't the ones who have, like, the majority say. They aren't the ones who have deciding power. Like, that goes for so much stuff that we're dealing with right now.